Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
One of the country's most notorious serial killers has been denied release after failing to appear before California's parole board. Edmund Kemper, dubbed the co-ed killer, murdered his grandparents, 6 young female college students, as well as his own mother and her friend in the 1970s. A state panel denied the 75-year-old's parole request on Tuesday after the infamous killer failed to show up to the hearing, reported KSBW. During the parole hearing, Santa Cruz District Attorney Jeff Rosell said that Kemper is one of the most depraved serial killers in the country and has gone untreated over the past 51 years. He is essentially blowing this off because he doesn't care. He doesn't respect it, Rosell said. I would submit to you that he is more dangerous now than he was then, his last parole hearing 7 years ago. His cousin Patricia Kemper attended the hearing to represent the victims and begged the board to keep him behind bars. The killings tore up our extended family, Patricia said. He loves murder. He loves killing people. Particularly women. Kemper has been denied parole 8 previous times, but will be eligible again in 2013 at the age of 82. He murdered his grandparents when he was 15 years old in August 1964. First, he shot his grandmother Maud Kemper in the head at her California home. When his grandfather arrived home later, he shot him as well. Kemper served 5 years in the hospital for killing his grandparents, then was released to live with his mother, Clarnell Strandberg. His infamous killing spree began in May 1972 when he picked up 2 Fresno State University students, Marian Pesci and Anita Luchessa, and killed them. He then brought them home and photographed them naked before dismembering them. He performed a sex act on their skulls. His next victim came 4 months later, when he murdered 15-year-old Aiko Koo in September 1972 and then 18-year-old Cindy Shaw in January 1973. 4 weeks later, he murdered Rosalind Thorpe, 23, and Allison Liu, 20, and had sex with their corpses before mutilating their bodies. Kemper's spree came to an end when he killed his mother and best friend, Sally Hallett, in April 1973. He murdered his mother, cut off her head and used it as a dartboard. He lured Hallett around to the house where he strangled her and went on the run. When he rang police and told them what he had done, they did not initially believe him. He tried to claim he was insane during his trial, but he was found guilty in November 1973 of 8 murders and was jailed for life, but with the possibility of parole. The horror film American Psycho alludes to Kemper when the character of Patrick Bateman, played by Christian Bale, utters the same lines as Kemper when he was interviewed by police. When I see a pretty girl walking down the street, I think 2 things. One part wants me to take her out, talk to her, be real nice and sweet and treat her right. When asked about what the other part thinks, he replied, what her head would look like on a stick. Kemper is also the inspiration behind the film Silence of the Lambs, and a key player in the Netflix hit show Mindhunter.